Good evening and welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. In our last episode, we put our big bone ship through its paces. We made sure it was flight ready, which means it's time to move on because we've used the electromagnetic plants on Narvis. It's now been upgraded, and that means I need to find a new planet. So our choices are, if we go check the star map, obviously we have the wonderful Gleba and also Vulcanus. Now, I have looked down in the comments section. I have been following along, trying to decide which planet to go to. And Gleba was going to win. I was going to go to Gleba, but in the last episode, I found a small issue, a tiny issue, just a minor thing that really frustrated me. And that was, well, when putting together the red circuit, the green circuit build, I'm like, if I just had just 2 extra tiles, just two. I just needed 2 extra tiles. That's all I needed to make sure that the underground's just stretched a little bit further. I can put these back to back. That'd make red circuits look a lot better. But more importantly, blue circuits, it meant that I could have passed the acid from machine to machine. I could have one machine here, doing blue circuits, yep, and then had the following machine flipped right there, and we could have just passed the acid from machine to machine all the way along the line. It would have been great, it would have been brilliant, but unfortunately I could not because, well, we just don't have the ability. We don't have the ability to make the belt stretch that far, which means we're going to Vulcanus. Also means that if we have a look at the tech that we're going to get at Vulcanus, which is this one, we're going to pick up a couple of things. First off, we're going to pick up the foundry. Foundries are going to be very, very helpful for making, iron and copper a little bit more effectively. Also, we can pick up the big mining drills. Now, the big mining drills are going to be helpful on a number of planets, but mainly Vulcanus to start with. And then finally, we can pick up, well, cliff explosives. I know I've had cliff explosives technically for quite some time, but setting off nuclear bombs in the middle of the base to remove a cliff in the middle of the bus is a little bit destructive. Just a tiny bit. So I'd prefer to just use just a plain cliff explosive to blow up a cliff rather than nuking every cliff that got in my way. Don't get me wrong, I'll probably nuke some cliffs at some stage, but, you know, for the moment, we're just going to go with some cliff explosives. At the same time, we do get a new way to reprocess asteroids. We're also going to pick up probably this one, the rail support foundations. That's going to start being very, very important on our Fungola, because at the moment I can get rails on Fungola, but it's not nearly as fun as you'd think, hence why the name we have, the Fungola. I would much prefer to use the elevated rails that we put even in the deep oil on Fungola and be able to get this research done, but it does mean I need to go to Vulcanus first. And most importantly, we get the faster belts along with some speed modules. So we're going to be going to Fungola, which means I need to do a few things. The very first thing I need to do, well, is this research. And I need to ask you, can I borrow a like? I just like to borrow a like. I like to borrow a like early in the video. If you're not happy with the video, you didn't enjoy the video, then by all means, down in the comment section, tell me why I should have gone to Gleba first. All right, so with that research now happening, we need to do a few things. First thing is we're going to go to our big bone ship, which is travel all the way home, empty our inventory, and I need to set up, well, let's start with just one lot, please. I need to set up what to pack, because I don't know what to pack, so I'm just packing everything. I'm packing everything, including the kitchen sink, if I possibly could, and we're just going to launch everything. I'm hoping I have everything. I don't actually, I already found things, but I don't. I don't technically have iron. We should, no, I do have iron. Iron's the list. Okay, I do have iron, I do have copper, I do have gears, I do have steel, I do have green circuits, red circuits, blue circuits. I've got everything I can think of. So we're going to get that packed. We're going to get that packed, we're going to get that launched off to space. In the meantime, whilst we're doing that, step away from that a little bit, I do need to open this chest. In this chest, I happen to have, well, a rare submachine gun, which has a little bit more range. We go from 18 up to 21.6, and also a couple of fusion reactors. Yes, I've rolled a couple of reactors. It's nothing wrong with rolling a reactor or two. Sure. All right. Next thing I want to do is, what do I have in orbit? I have the limo in orbit. Cool. Can we go down and ignore the rockets? Yeah, all of them. And can I throw that, and that, and send that up to the limo? Yeah, because if I'm going to get some new armor, I'm going to want some new bits and pieces to put my new armor. I need to, okay, I'll send up these robots. Yeah, the 42 uncommon robots. I'd like to send them up too. Alright, so that rocket can go away. Can I preload the next one? I can preload the next one. Can you go up with a reactor? How much is one reactor? 250. 37, I prefer the extra 5 bolts, believe it or not. Yeah, I don't know. Preferably not that. Inserter? Sure. Okay, Send that off to limo as well. All right, with that done, I'm going to start the process right now of trashing everything. And, well, I'm also going to, oh boy, stand far over here. All right, whilst that happens, we need to talk about a couple of things. First off, we've stopped making colony module 2s on this planet. There's just no need anymore. We're now making colony modules 3. They're on Fangola. We do have our little space platform that is driving back and forth, and it has 3,000 science. 3,000 science now. It shall have more in the future, but what I really wanted to do is I wanted to pick up, well, all the quality modules I have here. If I look up just module, quality module 2s. So these I have 2,717. So I would really like to launch 2,717 of these onto the spaceship and then fly them across and drop them off over there. So do I want, no, I don't need the efficiencies. I don't need the speeds. Yeah, the other ones can stay here for the moment. I have a lot of prods, an awful lot of prods, probably too many. Okay, so I want 2,717. Okay, can we go to you? I want you to have a new request group. It is going to be for these guys, 2717, actually 2700, yes. I hope this works. 78, custom minimum payload, 78. Okay, so what's going to happen is you're going to hopefully pick up 2,717 of these and fit them in your inventory when you're next going over to Narvis to drop off science. And then once you've dropped off science, you're going to end up heading back to Fangola. When you get to Fangola, you should be able to drop off, well, all the science packs, because this has been set to 0 for import from Fangola. So this should happen automatically. I'm pretty confident it'll happen automatically, and we're going to leave this and get this, well, leave this to get itself done. As for Narvis, I think that was the only major change. Yeah, I've thrown prod mods in more things. I've gone around and deleted, done the good old delete of dead miners, you know, found another one. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, on to our transporter. Our transporter is above Fangola currently to pick up some more quality modules, also recyclers and some electromagnetic plants. Basically, so I have some spares. I just want to have a couple of spares, you know, on the ship that we can fly directly to Vulcanus. So, actually, no, you're going to go back there. You're going to go back there because you're going to wait for one more thing. Can I go to Fangola? So, Fangola, we are still trying to roll better quality items. I have, well, one Roboport Mark II in the rear. I have 4 shields, not so bad. We're doing all right in the shield department. And 0 batteries. I have had a couple of uncommon batteries roll, and we are automatically recycling the excess. So there are other items over here if I want to pick them up. Currently, I'm probably going to want to pick them up. I just haven't had that much luck in the rolls department. We do have, oh, actually, that's something you should pick up. You should pick up weapons. Can I pick up 10 of those? Sure, we're just going to have 10. I don't need a lot. We just need a few. And what else has happened on Fangola? Fangola, we have 2 things that have happened. First off, we're expanding out the miners constantly. We do have a little patch down here. This patch is just about gone. More of it's gone. Can I do this? This? Cool. And that. Excellent. Okay, have more of the patch disappearing slowly over time. Also, we actually have access to this island. This island is in robot range. So as I could have set up could have sent a train over here, really didn't want to send a train over here, chose not to send a train over here, which having the bots fly the materials back and forth. Also, this island happens to also be in robot range. The difference is this island has 46 million scrap. So we probably need to get miners on this sooner or later. I do need to swap things over to trains. We do need to get to the train stage sooner or later, but I don't have to right yet. The other thing we're doing is, inventory control. So inventory control, the bare basics are, we have this system we spoke about previously that has a couple of safeguards on it. So we're going to be calling in, well, copper wire for argument's sake. And this instead only runs if we have no copper in the network, which seems to be right now. Why do we have no copper? Oh, because it's being used in science. Oh. I set to 2,000. Okay, yeah, we're increasing the buffer limit there. Because you use copper, you use only 1. Okay. What else is using copper? It's used to make batteries. We're not making batteries. It's used to make science. We're not making science. We're not making solar. We're not making any of that stuff. So it's only used in these two locations. And you're only set to run if we have more than 500 copper, which we don't. I guess we're technically making green circuits. In that case, can I throw prod mods in here? Sure, we're going to throw prod mods in there. All right. Because it turns out I'm out of copper. All right. Well, glad we found that one. Okay. You red circuits. I know I'm out of red circuits. We've been out of red circuits for ages. Okay. Next item. Next item. Also red circuits. Low density structures. Let's use low density structures as an example. So low density structures are something we can turn to plastic. And as you can see, this has a cap on it. You know, if we don't have enough plastic network, i.e. we're below 100, the inserter would automatically flick and then we'd actually get some plastic hopefully out the other end. But we also have things like solid fuel. Solid fuel is set to 10k, so we don't overflow with solid fuel anymore. Concrete, same story. Can I make you concrete? Copy, paste, 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 paste. Okay, can I get another one of this? So I have a blank set, thank you. And you can just be set to whatever. All right. Concrete. Iron. Iron also has its own cap on it. This is also set to 10k. We have a... Do I have an iron? We don't have a dedicated iron yet. Okay, we haven't got there yet. Steel also has a cap, 10k, blah, 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 blah. Stone has a dedicated cap, 10k. So we have a number of these to make sure we don't overflow on materials. Because there is always a chance that we're just going to end up like we have 7,000 low density structures, it turns out. I had no idea. Oh, and you are also concrete to bricks. So if I don't have enough bricks in the network, we can then, well, take our concrete and crush it down to hopefully get some bricks. So this is how we're doing quality, well, inventory control. Inventory control on this planet. As you can see, there's an awful lot of items in storage, but the biggest problem we may have is sometimes a machine might get jammed because it can't output because its output box is actually full. So this is one of the things I'm trying to do. I'm trying to keep on top of this, trying to make sure that we get rid of stuff when and where required to make sure we don't overflow. But yes, we do have this island up and running. We're going to be tapping this and tapping this in the not too distant future. Apart from that, well, I just need to wait for mech armor. Now, mech armor, what's the best way to look at this? Is probably here. Weapons. Mech armor. So mech armor is going to need 100 processing units, plus 200 holding in plate, plus 50 superconductors, plus 50 supercapacitors, plus a power armor Mark II. I don't really want to go through the hassle of trying to make a power armor Mark II on this planet. The good news is, in a previous stage, I thought ahead and I sent off Mark II power up. Right, who the hell's got my power armor? Found the power armor just as the research finished. Okay, power armor's already in a box because, well, I need to get power armor set up. So what I have is I have my best assembler. This is the premium of the premium. This guy has a 16% chance of rolling higher quality. Unfortunately, it's never working because it turns out I don't have nearly enough batteries in it. Probably because we're still making accumulators left, right, and center. Or part of it's for science and part of it's, well, for science. So, yeah, I just never have any accumulators. Yeah, I never have any batteries. I'm sort of wondering why. Yeah, because we're just using them for science non-stop. Yeah, okay. All right, can I set you? We're going to... I've already copied the recipe up there because I need to set it back. And we're going to set you to do... Well, mech armor. And we just need to wait for this to get loaded up from this inserter rather than that inserter, because I planned ahead, and then see how well we go. At the same time, we're going to throw on more research. Scrap productivity. That's probably not a bad idea, actually, considering how quickly we're going through it. But then again, blue circuit productivity or robot speed. 4,000. Okay, how much do we have at home? Right there. We have 1.3k. Okay, if I have 1.3k, we're going to do this, and hopefully I have enough. 11, 12. Okay, then another steel productivity. Speaking of steel, we have upgraded to 2 belts worth of steel now coming in. Can I have you output to the right belt, please? Cool. We do have, well, I had slightly more than 1 belt's worth of steel here. So we now have 2 belts coming all the way, well, slightly more than 1 belt coming all the way through. And then we're doing the same thing we're on the bus, where we're moving all the tiles up. As the productivity on steel research increases, hopefully it keeps up. If not, we're going to Vulcanus, where we're going to get foundries, which will probably solve our problems. Currently, the bus is eating everything because, well, no, stop. Oops, 54 of them. Cool. Currently the bus is eating everything because we're loading up our spaceship. Our spaceship has... Holy crap, been loaded. Alright, well, I originally had this set to 3 because you have an awful lot of inventory space. You're at 300 loaded out of 1100, so 2.5? Can I type 2.5? I can. Okay. Well, we're gonna load this up with another lot at least. There are some things that won't get shipped, like I don't have any more tanks, so tanks are not gonna get shipped up. But yeah, I'm gonna give that a minute to get that done. Also, I'm gonna give a minute for this to roll because, well, our first one rolled through and it was a complete boring standard helmet armor. Doesn't really help me. Well, normal armor. I'm really hoping for a uncommon, preferably a rare, for 2 reasons. 1, bonus inventory size. We increased the inventory from 50 to 65 to 80. 80 is massive, just for the record. Also, the equipment size grid. So we go from 10 to 12. Well, actually, let's look at the normal standard power armor, 10 by 10. So it's slightly increased by 10 to 12. But then we have 11 by 13. An extra tile never hurts. But then we have 12 by 14, which is an even number, as most of the power armor equipment is 2 tiles in size. Preferably, I prefer rare. But we're just going to have to wait for these to roll and find out. In the meantime, that's our first uncommon. So at least we got one of them. In the meantime, I think I'm going to just load up the rocket with whatever we've got in the way of materials. And, well, load up the other rocket and we'll go from there. We got somewhat lucky. I would actually say very lucky. We managed to have 2 uncommons. Although I've rolled 8 armors. Because, well, I started with 5. And, you know what gives you the worst feeling in the world? The worst feeling in the world is if you, I want to... Well, I guess that sort of works. Pick one of these and then tell the bots to go put it over there. And when they go put it over there, it goes into this lovely machine. And then, it disappears. And it disappears very quickly. And then everything rolls out this side. And then, well, sometimes you actually get back another armor Mark II, at which point you can try the recipe again. And I tried it a few times and managed to get nothing but uncommons. But at least we got an uncommon. So we're going to have the transporter ship load up. Oh, wow, I didn't want more of those shipped up. We're going to have you load up our brand new shiny armor. And can I get a uncommon from Fungola, please? And just a quick check. Oh, I've got another rare. Okay, I'll have another rare. And obviously I've got none of those. And definitely no batteries. Although, there's one uncommon. Yeah. 2 uncommon rare reports. Okay, what do you have on you? Do you have... 6 row reports. Look, I'm going to take another row report because I can. Uncommon from here. Custom payload 2. Excellent. And there was also the shield I wanted. Can I go with shield? And that's that. Research finished. Uncommon, I believe it was. Rare. I remember. There. Custom payload 1, I want to say it was. There is 1. Okay. We'll grab that as well. All right. Research. Can we throw, I don't know, something on the list? No, actually, I don't want any research on the list because we're ready to go. We're going to send off the limo. That'll take us across. Boom, off and racing. Big bones. You've loaded some amount of inventory. I don't really care how much because we are already overloaded to start with. Well, not really overloaded. I still have about 300 inventory slots. Yeah. So we're going to send you off to Vulcanus as well. You can have a circuit condition. You are waiting for a rocket to arrive. So there's a rocket in the air. I could only assume. Yeah, now you have a whole lot of unfulfilled requests. Are they rockets actually in the air or rockets just preloaded? Is this... Oh, no, you must be off. It looks like it cancelled all the requests. Ah, there we go. So we have some more ammo coming. Okay, all right. That's the ammo arriving, and that means the engine should kick into gear. There we go. We're off and racing, and... Transporter should have the armor on board, have the shields on board, and you can go off to Vulcanus as well. Right, so with that out of the way, we need to land. We need to set up a home base. We also need to actually drop the planet, Vulcanus, and at the same time, can I throw that overboard? Can I throw robots overboard? Can I throw... Well, I guess I can't throw anything else overboard because we're about to land. Okay, first landing. That's some nasty looking clouds. Okay, cool. Can I grab that cargo pod? Right, now I have that cargo pod. Can we grab this? Turn off that. Cool. Create a space platform. Okay, that's a new one. All right, can I pop this down? All right, so this lovely little building is going to do a little bit of scouting for us, and I need to scout the local area. We can see we have some on the mini-map, some nice red borders. Red borders mark the distance between, well, mark the fence line between me and our friends. See? Look at the friendly spirits that have come and invited us or welcomed us to the planet. So, we need to set up a home base. We need to set up a home base somewhere. We also need to, when we're going about setting up a home base, work out exactly, well, what we need to do to expand. At the moment, I can see I have coal. The other resource that we can see on the map, this one right here, is calcite. That is one of the unique resources on this planet. Unlike Vulcanus, which only had, well, scrap, and a lot of scrap. Technically, the sea was full of heavy oil. Ooh, that's over the borderline. Pick that up quickly before anyone notices. Yeah, you didn't see anything. Bob, you saw nothing. Okay. All right. We have a very, very, very small landing area. Okay, and plenty of cliffs to go around. Thank gosh we get cliff explosives on this planet. Okay. So, more friends. Excellent. Good to have friends that are patrolling their borders. We have a friend here, and a friend here, and this friend that we saw, and up this friend who's already on the minimap, and this friend, and there's the other resource we need, tungsten. Okay, so with a plan, well, with a scouting mission done, we need to set up home base. Home base, I think I'm going to put down in this corner. Once the damn cliffs get out of the way. Yes. Like nestled into the cliffs as much as we can. Yeah, that seems to work for me. All right, can we go to our limo? Can I grab that and that? We'll launch this stuff down as well so I can find it easily. Two pods. Yeah, sure. We'll throw that down. We'll throw that down. I'm going to robot as well. I have some green ammo because why the hell not? Oh, no, that can land. No, that can land because we have too many pods incoming. Can we do this and this? Cool, they can come out of trash slots. All right. With more cargo bays put down, that is more ways we can receive more rockets. The cargo landing pad is limited to 3 rockets at once, whereas these can have a rocket each. So it should mean we can unload faster. Limo, have you loaded? No, I want those as well. Okay, can I copy that and paste that there? Yeah. Okay, I'm out. Is this another 10 pack in there? That'll do me. Okay, so that's our landing sort of organized. All right, next thing I need to do is put down that. Actually, do I want to? Okay, let's have some basics. We're gonna have you here. We're gonna have you here. We're gonna take a substation and put that right on top of that, and we're gonna get our grid. Let's just make it new grid. So you're gonna go there and there. You're gonna go here and here, and there and there. Up. There. And can we go one more grid to the north? Okay. All right. So we're gonna have that copied. We're gonna go snap to grid. Relative. I'm gonna say 36 and 36. Perfect. Cool. All right, that gives us a grid. Yeah, that's pretty close to the border. Turns out the friends are happy to... friends are happy for us to come and do whatever we want on the planet, as long as we build on our side of the fence. You know, it's one of those get off my lawn neighbors. It's fine. It's fine. Before the episode's out, I think I want to remove one of the neighbors from their side of the fence. Yeah. So can we get this done? Showing you one more. And drag our grid down to here, let's say. And that should give us the bare basics. All right. So, bare basics done. I probably want to save that. Yep, we'll save that there. Next thing I need is... So we have a Roboport. Can I put my Roboport, auto Roboport network thingy right here? Remove that. They are fast inserters. Can I upgrade them to stack inserters? We also want to grab a little bit of power. We're going to grab this one. I do not want the really big one. We have a easy hand building power 4. This is about the right size. About the right size to get things started. Can I go with... Yeah, she better fit 2 of these. Okay, can I go with one right there? And a second one right there. Oh, robot, please clean up. Can I also go back to our limo? And I believe you do have repair packs. I'll have those, please. Okay, uranium ammo. Repair packs are on their way. That's a plant that just sticks up out of the ground, and all of that. Cool. Alright, so what do we need to do on Vulcanus now that we've arrived? First off, I need repair packs. Secondly, I need power. Third, I need to have a robot network. Not that robot. Not that robot, you idiot. Okay, so now we've arrived. What's the best way to get to Vulcanus? The best way is to get to there and then go there. All right, so I need to mine calcite, okay? And I also need to, break down a big volcanic rock. Okay, so transporter. Transporter's fully loaded and never left. Never left because... Why did you never leave? Not enough thrust. No ice. Why do you have ice? Oh. Oh, I had to wire that in manually, and I wired it in backward. Okay. I don't know if I want you firing the thrusters just yet, but alright. It's on its way. I guess that'll be fine. Yeah, it's picking up speed. Lights are going more green. Power is fine-ish. As long as the solar keeps going up, we'll be fine. It's going down. No, it's definitely going up. Okay, alright, so... Oh, that's right, you gotta go to Narvis first, then you come to Vulcanus. Alright. Meanwhile, Big Bone, can I get a shipment down, please? Can I get some substations? Can I get some Logibots? Can I get some construction bots? Can I get some Roboports? Can I get some solar? Some accumulators? You can see how quickly I throw stuff overboard now and it just arrives. Can I get the ammo? Oh, one of the Tesla gun, ammo, one of them, more of that, more of that. We have neighbors on our left. Can I also grab the rest of those bots? Oh, the special bots there. We'll grab those too. And a couple of those. All right. So with that done, can I grab, well, that to start with, and then that secondary, and those, and Tesla gun, definitely. Not having any Tesla ammo yet, but it's on our list. And where were the other robots? There they are. Cool. All right. So this we should be able to place fairly quickly, and this should give us some power. And we found tungsten carbide by obviously digging up a rock. All right, so tungsten carbide means we need to have sulfuric acid and coal, and also carbon and tungsten ore. We'll worry about that in just a minute. Let's just get some basic power up and running first, maybe. Come on, bots, let it all. All right, speaking of bots, can I... No? Okay. Please. Thank you. Oh, storage. Can I get storage chest before I do this? Because normal bots complain when they don't have storage. Can I get that? All right. And can I grab that and that? And we're also going to need a blue chest or two. Big bone. Can I grab blue chest? Yeah, that should do me. Okay, we have those. We have storage now. Can I put storage here? Sure. Seems like a bit of useless space. Yep, storage can go right there. Can I grab those blue chests? And this is our auto robot feeder. It just needs to have a Logibot. Well, actually, it just needs a Logibot. It just needs a Logibot to start populating the network. Let's start loading in bots to start getting stuff done. And this should start, well, building itself. If I wasn't hanging on to all the solar, that would probably help. Okay. Meanwhile, can I get another one of these, say, here? I did pick up all the substations. Okay, I definitely don't want all the substations. I want the network to propagate itself. Okay, can we throw a majority of that in there? Can I throw all of those in there? Can I throw... Actually, you guys can just build that yourself. I don't need to babysit you doing that. And that should be us to go. And transport is on its way. It's halfway here. Cool. Come on, bots. Come on. It's fine. Okay, I have a couple of reports. All right, so first thing I want to do is I want to go out and I want to expand. I want to explore. I also want to set up this grid as best as possible whilst maintaining, well, border security. Yeah, border security between us and the neighbors. Our little Vulcanus transporter has arrived, and it's time to, well, lob the cargo overboard. Yep, all of that, all of that, all of that, all of those as well. And actually, we'll throw that over and that over and that over and that over. Yep, that should do it. All right, so with the cargo thrown overboard, it should all arrive momentarily. And then, well, I want to do the most important thing I want to do on every planet, and that is strip off naked and roll around in the fresh soil of this planet. Yes, I want to grab, well, I want the ammo. I'm not quite in that order, but sure. I don't want those. I do want all the power armor stuff, but yeah, I'll take some guns too. What could go wrong? More guns. Maybe not that gun. No, I don't really have power sorted. Speaking of power, can I grab one more power plant? Can I put you... Here seems like a pretty good spot. Yeah. There's a radar there. Well, the radar's about to disappear. Can we put you... Oh, there's still cliffs in the middle of it. Okay, can I put you, actually, right on top of that roboport? Problem solved. All right. So, yes, rolling around naked. I want to put on my new digs. Yeah. You might notice there's something slightly different now. A couple of things different. First one's the jetpack. Yeah, this makes travel a whole lot easier. Also, you may notice my right arm and my left arm have had slight modifications in this mech suit. So, first thing is, in theory, this lets us dig faster. I don't actually think it does, but in theory it does. Yeah, sure, we can definitely do all the Factorio things we used to do. On top of that, well, you saw the inventory increase, and that's a significant more room to move. Can I throw in, well, obviously the Roboport Mark IIs, more Mark IIs, that's a lot of Mark IIs, 30 by 30 compared to 40 by 40. Yeah, the personal Roboports just don't cut it anymore. Can I throw in legs and legs? The legs are going to help me with movement speed. Even if I'm flying, they work. Question nothing. Can I not load all of those just yet? Because they're going to take a while to charge. Speaking of charge, can I put in battery? They are the Mark IIIs. They are the Mark IIIs at 300 megajoules each, compared to our Mark IIs. Uncommon at 130. Just a plain one's 250. So we're going to have that as well. Shields, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I throw those back in, I have a construction area of 106 by 106, 98 by 98. I'm going to take the 98 by 98 with 2 more batteries. Yep. Can I pull those out until the batteries have some charge? No. No, I need to have these running now. I don't need a night vision. Okay, you need to come out so I can have a night vision. Alright, so that's our new armor config. We just need to recharge the batteries. After we've recharged the batteries, we should be fine. In the meantime... They're the uncommon ones. No, put the rare ones in. Much better. 240 hit points, 195 hit points. Yeah, they're going to have more power draw, but that's only if the shields need to be refilled. If the shields don't need to be refilled, everything's fine. All right, can I throw all of this back away for easy storage? And we'll throw in the reactors. Ooh. Actually, can I have reactors back? Yeah, just give me 2 seconds to charge up my armor. Okay, that took a moment, but finally, the batteries are charged. Also, we've gone and searched the perimeter, set up a perimeter, set up some radars. Also had the bot spot clean up every bit of rubbish that was in the way because, well, here Solar's runs at 300%? Yeah, 300%. So, we already have a decent amount of power coming in. Also, our whole accumulator network of 562 accumulators gives us 2.8 gigajoules worth of battery. My armor gives me 2.37 gigajoules worth of battery power. It's probably why it took a little while to charge it. Well, at a rate of about 4 megawatts. Yeah. All right. So we have a lot to do, an awful lot to do on this planet, an awful lot to see. But I think what I want to see most is I want to see the worms. I want to say hi to a neighbor. I want to go and play with a neighbor. I want to find a neighbor so we can talk about the neighbors. And they've all disappeared. That's why we set up radars. There's one in the north. And there's tungsten in the north. Okay, we're going to go to the north. Do I have any... I have some pipes. Perfect. Because worms are special. They don't like you building on their side of the border. Very much a get off my lawn, kid. So what I want to do is, well, actually, I want to dump a robot right about here. It seems. Yeah, I know I can't reach. Can I just reach anyway? Thanks. Oh, my robots are off. Perfect. Because wormy. If I put a pipe, well, right about here, he gets mad. He goes faster. This is a pipe. It's a pipe. Okay? And although my mech suit flies, if I go close to the smoke that he's puffing out, you see, we don't take damage, so to speak. We just have this shock thing, which stops our flight. So everything's peachy, but I can no longer fly over Mr. Worm. Mr. Worm doesn't mind me. I don't mind Mr. Worm. That is, unless you have a confrontation with Mr. Worm. You know, if I was to hold down the spacebar, it turns out he gets very mad, very quickly. Yeah. Now, there are ways, many ways to deal with Mr. Worm. It's been suggested that tanks do well, except I do not want to drive tanks around in this terrain, we'll call it. Can I? Yeah, I'm still in your border. Perfect. All right. We're going to go over here, and I want to turn on the robots, and I want to grab a quick blueprint. This one. Cool. And can I put you... Have you calmed down yet? Have you cooled it? Perfect. All right. Can we put this down over here? Yeah. Because he gets very mad. He gets very mad when I build in his territory. So I'm going to build in his territory. We're also going to check on the Factorio. He has 30,000 hit points. More importantly, he has a healing rate of 2,400 per second. So, am I not in your border? Oh, that is very much the corner of your border. Oh, it's in your neighbor's border. Oh. Oh, no, it's in your border. You're in your neighbor's No, it's in your neighbor's territory. Okay. My bad. Okay. Pick that back up. Okay. Walk through the sparks again. Can I put the blueprint back down? Yep. there. Okay. You thought a pipe pissed him off. Yeah, so can I just check on the status and... Yeah, rev us off, please. Thanks, guys. Don't need you to replace them. So that solves that problem. Also means that this area in the north is now opened up. I can now access that tungsten ore, which is probably going to be very, very important, as that's one of the ores, special ores of this particular planet. Also means that, well, I can pack those back away. And we have this... Oh, thanks, bots. We have this corpse laying here now. Can I turn that off for just a second, just so it cools down a little bit? And this corpse is... Well, nothing but tungsten ore. Yeah, which is the special resource that I need to get my hands on for this particular planet. Oh god, I still can't be bothered. We're gonna go do this. Yeah. Cool. Alright, so that solves that particular problem. Alright. I want... That's still a horrible piece of tungsten ore. That's maybe better. Oh, there's the friend. This is the one I want to say hi to, because he's far too close to our border. Yeah. Can I grab? No, I haven't put the book down here. Can we grab the book and can we just drop this? I don't know, right here. Cool. Oh, sorry. More ammo. Yep, so we're just going to leave that there, and that should take care of itself at about, I don't know, 20 seconds or so. And what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to leave this video here. Yeah, I think we're going to start a brand new video on Vulcanus, and that way we can really try and make some progress. Because at the moment, well, we have a power network. We also have less guns than we did 5 seconds ago. It's bound to happen every now and then, but it seems like a very quick way to get rid of them. Also means that once we get ammo production, a few other things up and running on this planet, it means I can blueprint this down anywhere I want. And, 2.6 million. That's a nice bonus to have. Also means that I can blueprint this down anywhere I want and have, well, the problems be sorted automatically, which is what I prefer. I don't really want to get a tank or get nukes or any other many ways that has been discovered to remove these guys easily. And they're all manual. I would much prefer to do it remotely from a distance with the power of technology. Yeah, but what I do need to do is I do need to leave this video here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. And if you're interested in this blueprint or the blueprints for, well, any of the ships, any of the blueprints we've used for things like, well, back to Narvis, well, the mall, that's a perfect example. My mall, the green circuit build, the red circuit build, the blue circuit build, the different science builds, or Fagola, well, our smash and grab for Fagola, which means I got in and off the planet now. They're all available on Patreon. So with all that said and done, I'm going to leave this video here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you in, well, the very next video where we actually play around with Fagola proper. Anyway, that's it. I'm out. See you next one. Bye.